How has your approach to building trust within your team evolved over time?
So one thing that I've always tried to do is be consistent with my words and actions. So one of the biggest things on my team is that I, you know, expect people to tell me the honest truth about things. So like if you couldn't get to something, just tell me, right? It's going to be something where it's like, yep, I understand life happens, things happen. Oh my god, this sudden emergency thing came up that we all had to kind of shift to. I won't be frustrated. I'll help you kind of figure out like, well, what can we reprioritize? What can we do? How can we get there? But that is something that I've always tried to kind of keep at the core of what I do. So how it's changed over time, right? It's something where it's, initially when I was like, I'm going to be firm on the deadlines and things like that. And, I recognize now that there's a little bit of room for less transparency on some things and more transparency on other things, right? Like nobody wants to hear, well, whoever above you was really mad that you didn't meet that deadline versus like, yeah, like, okay, well, let me help you solve it. Let's figure out how we solve it together. Cause like nobody needs to know some of those things. It's like ultimately we all just need to succeed together. So I will tell you how I would fix it, but it may not be how you would. So I think I've also gotten a lot better at kind of not telling people exactly like initially like, okay, well, here's how I would repair this thing. And saying, well, what do you think? How would you fix it? Because oftentimes people have better ideas than I would, and people are different than me. So we all approach things in a different way.